This Thursday's edition of Student View, which is actually our last edition for this semester. That's crazy. It went by so fast.
I know, it really did.
Like, I was going back and looking through like our old videos and stuff of me talking about, oh, like 12 weeks, 8 weeks, 6 weeks, and now we're done.
Yeah.
It's really crazy, but yeah, it's cold. I went to sleep last night and it was so hot. I had to open the window, and then this morning we woke up and it was like sub-zero in my room.
Right now it's 39. It's going to rain at 10. Looks like it's going to be in the high 40s all day today. Friday it's going to be 57 sunny. Saturday 60 sunny. Sunday 65 sunny. And Monday through Wednesday it's going to rain 67.
I'm trying to find this email about what's going on campus today, but you know what's going on campus today is Rise. Rise is today. So my classes all got canceled because, are you looking for it?
Yeah, I got it. It's going to be You said our classes got canceled today?
Yeah, my classes got canceled today so that we can go see Rise and check out what everybody is doing on there. Thank you. I'll talk about that in a second. What else is going on? It's $1 bowling night tomorrow. Softball is tomorrow. There's actually a lot going on today. Oh, the blood drive. How did I miss that? Because the whole parking lot out there is closed. If you guys are donating blood, that's a super good thing. They'll ask you some pretty personal questions, but you know, it's a good thing. You know, 1 unit of blood can save 3 lives. I just learned that yesterday. So definitely go and check that out if you guys aren't scared of needles. I'm scared of needles, so I can't do it. But I think they give you a cookie and maybe like some orange juice, right?
Yeah. And a sticker.
There you go. Go donate blood. They've got some stuff over there for you guys. And then Saturday is another softball game with Point Park University. That's at 1 p.m. Sunday's the car show that I was telling you guys about last time. And the Masterworks Sings Mendelssohn is in the Fine Arts at 3 p.m. And yoga with Emily Sains is Sunday as well. What is it? Yeah, that's what we just said. The health fair. Is the health fair today? Yes, it is today. Oh. So anyway, so Rise is going on today. If you guys go and check that out, it's actually really cool. A lot of my friends are like classmates, I would say. Go for it. A lot of our classmates are participating in that, so go show some love and support and go learn something. Mukbang. Yeah, I went to Twinkleberries this morning. Had to get myself a little donut. Right, we should have brought like a whole thing of food and just like tried food and like, this is this and this is this. And we'll come back with like some more creative episodes in the fall. Me and Gregory will, who are we gonna get to replace Rissa? Nobody, I'll be by myself just showing all this food. Gregory, you can come join me. Sounds great. Okay, so yeah, Rise today. I'm performing with my theater class.
What time?
12:30.
I don't know about it. Why didn't you tell me? Telling you now.
Telling you now. I'm so excited about it. Can't you tell? I can't wait. Yeah, it's at 12:30. So my whole class is performing. I think it's our final in that class. It's gonna be really good. So if you guys want to come see that, we're all actors and actresses, and we do a great job. So yeah.
You an actor?
Actress.
Actress is girl. Gotcha.
I could be though. I was watching. What movie was I watching? Oh, Truth or Dare. We didn't go see that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
we
we
were too tired. Remember?
Yeah, and it was a late movie, and we had class early. We had to come do the show. That's why we didn't go see it. We can go on Monday then. But yeah, I was watching Truth or Dare the other day, and the one girl that, if you guys watched the movie, the one girl that had to like walk the roof and chug that bottle of alcohol, she was like, that scene was just like, in my opinion, it was like really bad acting. Like, I just don't think she was doing a good job. And I was telling the person I was with, I was like, I really think that I could do that. I could be her, and I could do it better, and I could be in this movie. I really want to be an actress. I don't want to be an actress, actually. I could see you being an actress for sure.
I can act.
Rissa would be funny. Like, she could be in any type of, you could be in any type of movie, Rissa. I know. My dreams. So, if you guys have been keeping up with the news, which I'm sure you didn't miss this, the whole Starbucks situation that Twitter has like gone crazy about, where the 2 black men were arrested for sitting in a Starbucks. Like what? And they're wow. Why did Gregory do that to you? Ooh. I think I just broke my mic.
I was like, that's what I thought happened. Like, when you dropped it, I thought it zoomed in on me, and I was like, how long is it going to be like this?
Chris was like, it's working? All right, well, anyway, we're doing so great on our last episode. Okay, so the Starbucks thing that happened, the two black men were just chilling in the Starbucks, and they got arrested because apparently the Starbucks manager thought that that was the appropriate thing to do, and then their friend shows up and is like, what's going on?
Yeah, like out there waiting for me.
And you know what's crazy is that whoever was taking that video obviously knew that the situation was wrong, but they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
You didn't hear them say one word. They were just going to sit there and record and let it happen and then go on Twitter and be like, oh, I can't believe this is happening. You were there. You were the only person that had the power to do something.
It was like another like white couple though. They're like, why are y'all arresting
in the
them?
back,
like,
yeah.
like this, what are they doing?
But they didn't say anything until the friend showed up and started saying something. Like it was as if like they couldn't just do it themselves.
Know what's going on. Yeah.
But so now Starbucks is going to be closing. I think it's the 29th that they will be closing, I believe. And people are mad about it. And they're closing for racial bias classes, something like that, so that they can educate the employees on why the situation is wrong. But the customers,
I want to know what employee called, because why weren't you working? What were you doing?
Like,
that
why are
they
they
just
protecting that person
so much? Yeah, like what were you doing?
Because the Starbucks, the CEO requested to speak with these men. But if I was them, I would want to talk to the person that called the police on me and find out what your issue is and why you called the police on me.
You're an employee, you should be working. You shouldn't even, your attention shouldn't be over here.
And it's crazy because Starbucks is literally a place to go and sit.
And
people go there.
I've had my interview meetings at Starbucks.
Right.
Like the thing was that they had an interview meeting, but like once I watched the video, I was like, they're not interview attire, so.
Yeah, I think they just might have been like meeting a friend, like I don't know what it was, but.
Everybody goes to Starbucks to meet. Like I had many interviews at Starbucks, like that's.
Yeah.
And I was chilling, waiting,
And it makes me, it's really crazy because, like, obviously I don't want to get into, like, some huge, big, like, racial discussion on here, but it's little things that, like, white people don't even notice.
Like when we were just at the
public.
mall.
So, yeah, me and Rissa were at the mall, and we walked into Victoria's Secret, and...
Yesterday.
That was... Monday?
Day before yesterday.
Tuesday? Okay, anyway, so we were at Victoria's Secret, and Rissa's walking in front of me into the store, and I'm about 4 or 5 feet behind her because I was like looking at my phone or something. So we're walking in, there's these two employees standing right here, and as Rissa passes them, they don't say a word. And then I come up, and they both look at me just like that. I was like,
so you have to look like this, and then like I don't, I'm not quick to throw like it's because I'm black race card. So I'm just like. And then Eva was like, I'm like, okay,
my face, I was dumbfounded. I was like, they did not just disregard her.
I walked straight past them, like, they're, like, looking at us, walking and everything. Like, I'm walking, I was getting ready to say, hey, everything. Like, Eva comes in right behind me. They're like, hi, hey, welcome to me. Like, I'm like.
Like, how are you doing? I was like, oh. She was in front of me, and you didn't say a word to her.
I was like, wow. And then, like, later, they're on the mics talking and stuff. I'm just like,
like, staring you down.
Yeah, staring, looking through the racks. I'm just like.
Man, it was wild.
What is going on?
I was like, this did not really just happen. Like,
I didn't want to get anything from the store no more, but I had to.
Exactly, gift card.
I had a gift card to use.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I was just like, it's little stuff like that that happens in public that people don't even pay any type of attention to. And that's why, especially if you're a white person and you only go out with white people, you're never going to see something like that happen, and you're not going to realize that even happens.
Weird all the time. Like, we're always together. We'd be like.
Yeah, it's really crazy if you don't like, and it's easy for white people to be like, this doesn't happen. Like, you guys are just being dramatic. Da 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 da. Like, it happens, and it's subtle like things like that happen in public and really like drive me crazy. What I feel like so many other things like that have happened.
Yeah, but, a lot of stuff happens.
We don't talk about all that though because it's just it'll get too deep and too detailed in here. But it is just really crazy, like everything about it. And then that makes me think of like Syria. Like I don't know. Obviously, I don't know every single detail about what's going on over there, but I do know that we just spent a lot of money bombing Syria. And the crazy part is, like, okay, so, like, Syria is bombing Syria, right? Like, they're having issues. And then we're going to come in and bomb Syria to tell Syria not to bomb Syria. And then not even accept the refugees? Mm-hmm. Refugees. Not even, I don't know how to say that for a second. Not accept them into our country anymore because of all the issues that, we have with our president. And it's just crazy. Like, how are you going to bomb a country? And the money that they spent on that, like Trump tweeted something about how all the money was justified and used well and da-da-da-da-da. But, like, if you really think about all the issues that we have in this country, like Flint not having water, all the homeless veterans, underpaid teachers that are currently going on strike because they have to work 2 jobs just to make a living. Like,
This makes me so mad. Oh my god, I get so mad thinking
It's
about all this.
crazy. The country is crazy. I do feel like
Why is that?
like teachers getting underpaid. I wanted to be a professor or a teacher like my whole life, and then once I realized money was a thing, and teachers don't get that, I was like, wow, I really can't
Our
do
school
that.
went on strike. Maple Heights went on strike like for like a year.
Yeah, it's the West Virginia just went on strike. My coworkers that go like they're in high school, like our hosts at Coreside, they're in high school still in West Virginia, and they got out of school for like 2 weeks or something like that because the teachers were on strike.
So when teachers are on strike, like what exactly does that mean? That means that they can't just.
So like they all meet, like what they had done was they all met up and they went to like this march thing, like a protest. And so since they're not there, they can't have school or anything. Like it just doesn't function. And it's kind of saying like we are choosing to do this job and educate the youth, which is a mandatory job. It's as important. I mean, obviously it's not as important as like being a doctor, but like it kind of is because you have to have teachers in a school, like or in a country, like you have to educate the youth. So the teachers are saying like you guys are paying us crap money, like dirt money. Like some teachers get like $30,000 a year, and it's like what, like that's one of the most important jobs is to go teach people, and you have to be educated. You have to continue to go back to training, and just all this like it's crazy to me that they're so like underappreciated, and it actually makes me pretty mad. But I mean, what can we do? Except vote, I guess. Protest too. Let's go join the marches.
Yeah, something. That's sad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Something,
What is this?
What?
What is going on?
Well, that's all that we like really had planned. So, since it was our last episode, we're just gonna chit chat with you guys.
We rode the horses. I rode horses yesterday.
We
and you got super scared when that bird came out. I didn't even think about it when you were at the barn.
I was like, I hadn't been to my barn in so long. Like, I grew up like riding horses and training my horses and stuff, and I had not been to my barn in so long. So like, I was like, it was such a nice day yesterday. I was like, Rissa, let's go ride horses, because we always said we were going to, and we never did. So we like go out to the barn to ride, and I get into the door, and there's this bird that just flies out.
It's a bird nest on top. Like, I'm in the
like
car,
this
I
far
can
from
see
my
it.
head.
When I say she stopped, dropped, and rolled.
I was
It
screaming.
screamed so loud. Like,
Scared
it
me
scared me
so
too.
bad. Like, and then I was like, I think I just peed my pants. Like, I really just got that scared that I think I peed my pants. And then, so we go out into the horse field, and we were like, I got the one horse. I had to get two horses.
How much do they weigh?
Do they weigh? Ooh.
About how much do you think?
I would say like 1,500 pounds to 2,000 pounds maybe.
Dang.
Is that? No.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. I think it might be
All
like
I know is that it
800.
was super heavy. You must say, here, Marissa, hold this rope.
Because you think about it, like I'm a little over like I'm like 130.
150 pounds to 2,000 pounds.
850 to 2,000 depending on the horse. Yeah, that sounds right.
Wow.
Wow.
I be seeing horses kick, like when they be kicking people. That's like,
Horse once.
for real?
Man, I've been kicked by a horse so many times. I remember
What?
because I
That's-
had to train my horses, and
Oh
like my
my
one,
goodness,
the
no.
little pony that was out there, the black one.
Yeah.
He's the first horse I ever had. He's crazy. And back before, when I was still little, and I was like too big to like really like control him, or too small to control him. Man, it was Thanksgiving at my grandma's house. The whole family was there, and I was like, I want to get my pony out and go for rides. Like I'm running this thing. Like he throws me into a thorn bush, and my whole face just gets like demolished. I went back inside crying. I was like, Grandma. I thought my face was gonna be scarred forever. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, so like I got the horse. I had to get Beauty and Cricket, and so I get Beauty, and I give the rope to Rissa, and
She
I
said, hold on to this rope like this big.
I said-
I'm inside the
I
car.
said, make sure you
first
don't
of
let
all.
go.
And she runs away. All the other horses follow, and then the rope is underneath Beauty, and I'm like, let me turn this down. And I'm like, as it gets to pulling, I'm like, okay, I'm shooting back somewhere. I'm like, Ebeth, like, okay,
And
now
then I just hear Rissa start screaming, Ebeth, I can't hold on. And then I see the rope just go, and I was like,
and then Ebeth, all the horses, they started galloping around.
I was
me.
running, I was
Ebeth's
like-
running. I said I had one job.
if you guys follow Rissa on Snapchat, you can see that. It was so funny. Or not even Snapchat, it was Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was funny.
And then I was like, you gotta block there was like a little gate. I was like, Rissa, park
You
the
was
car,
like, Rissa, block the
it off,
gate.
don't let them out. I couldn't get the horse though. But then once we did get the one, I put Rissa up there, and the horse just started walking. Like, all it was doing was walking, and Rissa was screaming at the top of her lungs. She was like,
I know, my throat started hurting
she was
afterwards.
like, stop.
I was like, okay, I was okay. This is left. Okay, left, right, stop. And then after a moment, like after a little while, I started to get it.
And sometimes horses like throw their heads
Oh.
up. The horse threw their head, and I thought Rissa was gonna cry. Like she
No.
was like, Ebeth. I was like,
Beauty
no, she's
kept
good.
throwing her head up, and I'm like, Ebeth, like I'm just, I was like, no, I be seeing that on movies, like when.
But it was funny
two
because
legs
like
fell up, I'm
it was
like,
like
oh.
that. It was like that at first, and then the next thing I know, Rissa's out here running the horse in circles back and forth around
I was like,
the
oh, yeah.
barn.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have him stop. I'm gonna have him go right. And I was like, no, stop.
And then my brother came down and was watching, and Rissa's just out there running on the horse. I was like, okay, Rissa's a cowgirl now. We're gonna go ride horses at Rio. We said we were gonna do it today, but it's bad weather out there.
Sucks.
What did you say?
I said it sucks.
Oh, it was like. So, how much time do we have, Gregory?
Moment of silence.
We have 5 more minutes. What do you want to chit chat about? Let's tell some stories.
Just do you. Karma will handle the rest. You tweeted that?
Mhm. I had to take my account on Twitter. I had to change it to private because I realized that I'm
stuff's
trying to
private.
get, I'm trying to get some internships, and I realized that how important, because like you know how like when you get to school and everyone's like, or like sports teams and stuff, they'll be like, you know, watch your social media, this and that, and you never really think about it.
Yep, I learned the hard way.
I just got an email about an internship today, and she was like, yeah, we're just going to review your resume and your social media, and then, you know, everything will be good. And I was thinking, I was like, I don't really have anything on my social media anyway. Sometimes I cuss a little bit. So I was going through my Twitter looking, and I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on private just because I feel like that's going to protect myself.
I mean, it really would, because they don't have, it's not like they can, like, get into it. They just, like, going to view it, see what
I don't know. It's not like I have anything on there anyway, though. Like,
that's
my
how it was.
Instagram is mainly just, like, my modeling pictures.
Yeah, I know.
My Facebook is mainly just my modeling pictures.
Yeah, I don't even have a
And then my
Facebook.
Twitter's just, like, inspirational, like,
I don't even get on Twitter anymore.
yeah.
That's pretty cool, but I was like, yeah, I made my page, my Twitter private, because at first it wasn't. I was
Yeah, I
like,
just made mine private,
I
too.
make this private. Yeah.
Oh.
Instagram, like, my stories, those expire after a while, and you got to follow me to see our story, so.
Yeah, social media is
That'll
kind of
be
big,
good.
though. Rissa just got her internship for this
I'm
summer.
so happy, like, I'm so
proud of you.
Thank you.
So you made me so happy.
I'm so happy. That's why I wasn't here on the show last week. I had to go to Cleveland. I had some interviews for some internships, or like hopefully maybe like positions, like period, while I'm still in school. You know, continue.
And the thing is, she's getting like mine is unpaid, and it's an unpaid internship. It's like here in Gallia, so like I wouldn't really expect much. And I have my first degree already. Rissa does not even have her degree yet. She's getting a paid internship at a very like notable company. Like I am so proud of you. You're so good. I love you. Everybody, you know what? We're doing great things out here. We're doing really big, really great things. Yeah, and she's
Like you.
like you. And you're getting money, commission.
Finally.
Like
Finally.
and not to mention that Rissa had 4 interviews, and she got all 4. She had to choose between
Guys,
them.
I was so scared. My mom was like, I was on speaker. They was like, congratulations on your position here. I'm like,
What do
she
I
was
do?
like, I was like, let them know, thank you, but no, thank you. You know, if you had another offer, blah, blah. And she said, okay, so you know, you
can get
the
the
May
money
7th.
up. So
I
I'm
was
gonna need
like-
a double on that
I was
pay.
like, I thank you for this opportunity. Like, my heart was beating so fast. I'm like, I never turned down a job. Like, I never even had a job to even turn down.
Right.
Like,
And like your credentials are so
never-
good, you don't even have your degree, and you're still getting that already. Like,
I was like, boy, this
So
is crazy
proud.
experience. All thanks to the man above.
and then Rissa will be transferring out, graduating. It's like a life story
Yeah.
movie. Like,
I'll be going to Akron.
I'll stay here.
Akron to you. She's gonna visit me sometimes though.
Man, I want to transfer up there. Let me tell you what. After this
Let
semester,
me tell you what.
After this semester and all the
That's a story for another day.
story for another show. Story for a different show, not a school show. Anyway, so I feel like it's our last episode, so we need to say something great to you guys. Let's think. We have a few more minutes. We have like 3 minutes, 3 minutes. 1 minute. Okay, so thank you guys. You know what? Thank you guys if you guys watched and supported throughout all the shows and dealt with us. It was a roller coaster, obviously. It was our first time ever, doing something like this, and we had complete free range. We never had guidelines. We did this all.
We're just freestyling.
Yeah, we never had anybody telling us like what to talk about or this or that, and we tried our best. And some days, it's hard. It was a good opportunity because we had to stick with it, get up every single day early, be here, have like a plan of what we were gonna do. Like it was just a good opportunity. So I want to shout out to Dr. Darlington for allowing us.
We got to send her this one. We have to send her the link for this one.
Because she kept yelling at us. She was like telling us that we weren't sending her the link and stuff because we would just forget to. Because like we were thinking like, just watch on YouTube, da-da-da. So yeah, her class was the one that we like had to do this for. But I think I would, like, if I would have gotten into it without her, I would have still done it without having to do it for a class.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everything that you guys do. This is a great opportunity for me, and I just learned so much, and I just experienced so much there. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So, it's like bittersweet to end it, like knowing that we're not going to come back and do this. Because every other time, if we miss something or if we wanted to talk about something, we could come back and like do it on the next show. But there's not a next show.
Maybe next semester.
Yeah, but you won't be here. Man, watch me start crying. All right, everybody.
We're going to end this now.
Right, before things get crazy. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful rest of your semester. There's still a week left, and then finals. So good luck to everybody. And
good luck.
Yeah, that's that.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.